With the 20th anniversary of 9/11 comes renewed concern. Could another terrorist attack happen here?
The FBI's investigation into September 11th is its biggest on record and led to changes in the agency.
Now, the Detroit FBI office shares with Local 4 Defender Karen Drew the lessons learned and how it combats the terrorism threats at home and abroad today.
Now, obviously, we're watching events on the ground there carefully.
The now Taliban-controlled Afghanistan, just one of the places the FBI says it's watching.
We're focused on international terrorism, but there's also a focus here for us on domestic terrorism, which has seen a rise recently in the last 2 or 3 years.
Timothy Waters, special agent in charge of the FBI in Michigan, credits the creation of joint terrorism task forces across the U.S. for identifying and spotting threats. Like Muse of Lansing, he was sentenced this summer to 6.5 years in prison for conspiring to give support to the terrorist group ISIS.
That case is a great example of kind of a homegrown violent extremist, someone that we're concerned about, individuals that, kind of radicalize here locally, consume, propaganda online and then quickly radicalize and then make plans either to do things here in the States or overseas to harm U.S. interests or allies or harm people in general.
The FBI has more than 200 joint terrorism task forces, a direct change because of 9/11.
9/11 was obviously a watershed moment for the organization. I mean, for us, it was we realized that we had to change. We as a government did not do the best job when it comes to sharing intelligence and really across agencies. And in the 9/11 report, obviously went into great detail about that. And I think, agencies across the intelligence community, but also law enforcement agencies have gotten infinitely better at sharing. That is the mechanism that has allowed us to form those partnerships and bridges to, our federal, state, and local partners really throughout the United States.
The speed at which terrorist groups communicate today is a cause for concern for the FBI.
Individuals that would take months or sometimes years to radicalize now radicalize sometimes in a period of weeks or, just a month or two. So for us, there's a real sense of urgency when we open these investigations on individuals, especially those in communication with people overseas, just because they, we're concerned that their ability to go from, thinking about an idea to, executing an idea, that window has shortened dramatically.
The FBI says in about 80% of cases, someone is aware of changes in behavior of an individual about to carry out a violent attack. But only 40% of the time do people report that suspicious behavior. Waters says they would like that number to go up. So if you spot anything suspicious, report it. I'm Karen Drew, Local 4 Defenders. Back to you.